Namaskar, I am Suchismita Pandya Singh, working as an assistant professor, Some Nursing College, Shiksha Anushandhan University, Bhubaneswar. I welcome you all to my session, Self-Care of Body and Mind for Healthcare Provider, a Defense Against COVID-19. Hope at the end of this session, all the delegates will be motivated and energized to work by maintaining the healthy balance between body and mind.
As you all know, in life there are good times, there are bad times, sometimes there are normal times. But this is not a normal time. Across the globe, the cycle had stopped rotating normally. As corporators are shutting down their door, customers are staying at home, employees cannot work efficiently, but we healthcare providers are stepped out to provide care. After all, this is a public health crisis which is hovering all over the world. Fear, worry, and stress are normal responses to perceived or real threat, and at times when we are dealing with the uncertainty or the unknown. So it is normal and understandable that healthcare workers are also experiencing ongoing trauma and stress in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, which impacts their mental health and ability to provide best possible care. The normal responses toward COVID-19 are fear of being infected with COVID-19, persistent preoccupation with anxiety and worry, and बेले बेले हमको बहुत आइसोलेटेड फील होता है जेहेतु आमे आम फैमिली फ्रेंड्स एवं आमर कंफर्ट जोन ठारू दूर रे थाउ रिपीटेड नेगेटिव एंड अनवांटेड थॉट्स हेतु हमको बहुत ऑब्सेसिव लगी थाए आम भितर किछि जन को बर्नआउट सिंड्रोम होता है. इट हैपेंस ड्यू टू हेवी वर्कलोड and that makes us less motivated to work. Sometimes we may have the sleep and appetite disturbances. For this stress, numbers of stressors are responsible. जेमिति कि कोविड-19 पेशेंट मानन को केयर देबा बेले को हमको स्ट्रिक्ट प्रिंसिपल फॉलो करी पीपीई लॉन्ग टर्म पर्यंत पिंधिबा को पड़ता है. So that may be a factor to create stress among us. As we are directly coming in contact with COVID-19 patient, fear of being infected can be another stressor. So in this challenging situation, we all are working for long hours with more patients and going through high training. That may cause higher occupational burden, for which burnout is very usual. While caring the COVID-19 patient, we are unable to stay connected or we are unable to stay with our family members and loved ones. So that detachment may be a causative factor. As we all know, last 5 months hebo ame COVID सहित रहिलुनी. Still personnel working in hospital in times of pandemic often experience negative attitude from the general public. Most of us are experiencing hurtful social distancing at their place of residence, local groceries. Friends and relatives may show reluctance to interact with them. There have been instances of landlords denying residential accommodation to healthcare workers. So that stigma is a factor for this stress. So these are all the stressors which are causing unwanted stress among us during this turbulent period. Sometimes repeated negative and stressful incidents our mind को बहुत weak कर देते हैं. So to enhance our mind power, this is the perfect time for connecting and understanding the simple life-changing techniques of transformation. Self-care during COVID-19 may sound like a fancy idea, but if you look deeper, it is a wonderful way to brace yourself against the disease. Now we have some tips how to cope and enhance our resilience and how to boost up the physical and mental immunity. In our day-to-day life, आमर जदि किसी असुविधा हुए ताको आमे पेरेंट्स किंबा फ्रेंड मानक सहित शेयर करि थाउ. Likewise, if you are facing any job stress, then you need to ventilate or talk openly with your co-workers and the supervisor so that semane तुमको help करि परिबे to get a better solution for your problem because they already have experienced it. Then you have to find out the causative factor of your stress, by which you can get a list of alternative solution for your problem, and that will help you to find out a better solution for the particular problem. And next thing is, don't hesitate to ask your colleagues how to get the mental health resources at your workplace. Like if you have any mental issues, then to whom and how you will contact the mental health care professional to resolve your issues. from your stressful life, you extract some time for your own mental health. Like if anything is disturbing you, then try to ventilate your problem with your supportive colleagues. For this pandemic, you know we all are spending maximum time in the media to get the information, but that should be minimized. Or you can take a break from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, because hearing about the pandemic repeatedly can be upsetting and mentally exhausting, especially when you work with people directly affected by the virus. So for that reason, you seek information only from the authorized sources, and that should be once in a day. ଏହି କୋଭିଡ ଭଳି ଟଫ୍ ପିରିୟଡ଼ରେ ଆମେ ବହୁତ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦେଇ ଗତି କରୁଛେ, and ତାକୁ କମେଇବା ପାଇଁ we can use different healthy coping strategies or distraction techniques rather than unhealthy coping strategies like abuse of any drugs or the substances or the alcohol. If you are feeling isolated, then try to connect with your friends, family members through any advanced technology, ଯେମିତି କି WhatsApp, mail, video call, phone call, which will help you to decrease your loneliness. And the most important thing is you have to accept the challenging situation, and jaha upare tumaro konosi control nahi, ebong all are going through this situation with the limited resources. All person in the world going through the same situation with the limited resources. We have very less resources and we have to adjust over here. Next, what you can do is make a routine for self-care and do the things which you enjoy the most, like reading novel, journaling, painting, listening music, playing Ludo, by which your mind will be diverted and your suppressed emotion will come out. As a result, you will be happy and your happy hormone like endorphin will be released, and that will boost up you to work in a positive mind. One more thing you can do to reduce your stress is to activate your parasympathetic nervous system through deep breathing exercises like pranayam, which will strengthen your lungs and its muscles. Take adequate rest and sleep when you are getting any free time. At least you can take rest for 6 to 8 hours in a day. Eat healthy and scheduled meal. Try to take a diet which are rich in vitamin C and D. And take at least one fruit in a day within your available resources, and that will boost up your immunity. Try to avoid junk food, which usually triggers the inflammatory process. So better to avoid the junk and spicy food. Hydrate yourself by drinking sufficient amount of fluid or water, and try to take the lukewarm water. Do some physical exercises which will enhance your physical fitness. The most beautiful part of this session I want to share with you, which will help you to reduce your stress and stay focused on your intention. That is called mindfulness intention technique. It is a kind of meditation. It can be practiced for 1 minute early in the morning, after leaving the bed and before going to the duty every day. So sethipai ame kon kariba, relax hoyi आखि बंद करी चेयर, बेड किंबा फ्लोर उपरे बसिबे. एमिति बसिबे जेमति कि आपनकर स्पाइन स्ट्रेट थिबो किंतु रिजिड नथिबो. नाको बाटे स्लो लॉन्ग डीप ब्रीथ नियंतु एवं ताकू स्लोली पाटी बाटे छाड़िबे. एहा को आपण 3 टाइम्स रिपीट करि परिबे. And during that time you try to connect with your inner being. You concentrate on your inner being and निजो को पचारिबे, what is my intention for today? What should I do today? Then set your intention for the day, like today without thinking anything I will provide care to my patient. Any intention you can set for the care of the patient. Throughout the day you just focus on your intention. Give a reminder to your mind that I have to stay focused on my intention. So एमती आपण रिपीटेड प्रैक्टिस करबा द्वारा आपनका स्ट्रेस भी कमिबो, सब बेले निज काम प्रति फोकस भी रहिबे एवं आपनका माइंड को नेगेटिव थॉट्स आसीबा आस्ते आस्ते बंद होई जिवो. One more technique we can practice to overcome from the stress is thought stopping technique, which is intended to eliminate intrusive unwanted and negative thoughts. So for this practice आपन को गोटे calm and quiet environment रे बसिबा को पड़िबो तापरे आखि बंद करी कंसंट्रेट करिवे कौन सब नेगेटिव थॉट आपन को माइंड को रिपीटेडली आसुची गोटे थर नेगेटिव थॉट एस्टाब्लिश हेबा परे जोर रे स्टॉप आउट करिवे द वर्ड स्टॉप आपन को फ्लो ऑफ थॉट को इंटरप्ट करिवो एंड एही नेगेटिव थॉट आपन का अवेयरनेस रु आस्ते आस्ते दूरे जीवो देन इमीडिएटली आपन गोटे प्लेजर और गोटे प्लेजेंट मेमोरी को शिफ्ट करिवे like your childhood memory. You can think about the memory which you have shared with your loved ones. आपन को माइंड को नेगेटिव थॉट तो आसीबो इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि गोटे थर आपन प्रैक्टिस कला परे नेगेटिव थॉट्स टोटली आसीबोनी नो इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट बट विथ प्रैक्टिस यार फ्रीक्वेंसी कमी जीवो एवं आपन सर्वदा पब्लिक प्लेस रे स्टॉप आउट करि परिबे नै इट्स क्वाइट एम्बारेसिंग बट आफ्टर ए नंबर ऑफ प्रैक्टिस यू कैन यूज द वर्ड स्टॉप साइलेंटली. So this technique you can use in our day-to-day life also. If we have any stress, if we have any anxiety or fear or anything is bothering you, then you can practice this thought stopping technique that will help you to overcome from the stress. So these are the tips or to enhance your resilience and to maintain a healthy balance between the body and mind. Mental stress with time दूर हो जाई थाए बट बेले बेले स्ट्रेस आमर थ्रेशोल्ड ठारो बियॉन्ड होई थाए जहाँ फल रे आमे निजो को मैनेज करि पारि न थाओ सो दैट टाइम दिस एक्सेसिव स्ट्रेस और इंट्रूसिव स्ट्रेस पुट एन इम्पैक्ट और गिव सम वार्निंग साइन टू आवर फिजिकल साइकोलॉजिकल कॉग्निटिव एंड बिहेवियरल स्टेट which may require immediate assessment and specialized intervention. Due to excessive stress, the clinical signs are your heart rate will be increased, you will have the palpitation, muscle will be stressed or tense, sometimes you will get the headache, there will be tremor in your hand, sometimes you may develop the GI issues due to long term stress, and you will have the trouble sleeping more or less, and there will be nausea. The excessive stress affects your psychological state or psychological health. So the signs are fear, anger, hostility, frustration, irritability, deep sadness. Sometimes there will be a difficulty to maintain the emotional balance. Excessive stress put an impact upon our cognitive or executive functioning. As a result, the person will have the mental cloudiness or the confusion. Sometimes the person will be disoriented to the time, place and person, and there will be a problem in decision making and problem solving capabilities, and sometimes the individual may have the memory issues due to excessive stress, and that leads to forgetfulness, and there will be misinterpretation of the situation, like the person will have the psychotic thinking like illusion and hallucination. When the stress goes beyond our control, and that is clearly seen in our behavior. Due to excessive stress, some may have risk-taking behavior like suicidal attempt or intoxicating themselves with any drugs. Generally, when we are in stress or anxiety, so that time we cannot do our work properly. So likewise, with fear and anxiety, you cannot wear or you cannot follow the guidelines of PPE. And sometimes we may not follow the instruction of others or our authorities or our seniors. And to cope with the stress, some may abuse drugs or any other substances. And without understanding the situation, sometimes you will develop the conflict, frustration, irritability, aggressiveness, and that will be clearly manifested in your behavior. So these are all the warning signs of excessive stress which is seen in your physical, psychological, cognitive state. At what time we should think that the individual needs some mental health referral? When an individual is talking about any suicidal ideas, thoughts or attempts. If he is easily aggressive, violent with anything, then we need to be bothered that the person needs some referral. If he is abusing any drugs or alcohol as a defense mechanism, or when the person is crying uncontrollable as a result of maladjustment to this situation, or he is having any bizarre behavior like talking to self, smiling to self, or sudden changes occurs or drastic changes occurs in his behavior or mood. If sudden deterioration is seen in his work performance or productivity. If we are getting this kind of changes in a person and that is drastically, then we need to take that person for the mental health care. If these changes or the symptoms last for 2 to 4 weeks and making the impairment of in professional, personal or any important other areas of functioning, then that person needs immediate attention and treatment.
Almost all frontline warriors in pandemic like COVID-19 are likely to experience stress to a certain degree, but steps need to be taken proactively to ensure that it remains in control. So with this, I want to share a quote. The world needs huge positive energy to fight against the negative forces. Go to the center of your inner being and generate that positive energy for the welfare of the humanity. Thank you for listening.